Good morning and welcome to Morning Vibes with me, Coach Natalie, where I am spreading love, light, knowledge to you. And today we're going to be talking about how your personality creates your personal reality. Yes. So your personality is created by your beliefs, your actions, your thoughts, and the things that you give attention to. So can you imagine? Can you imagine? And those things create your personality, which create your personal reality. So if you change if you don't like, if you're not happy, and you don't like where your personal reality is, that means that you have to change your personality, which means that you have to change your beliefs, actions, thoughts, and the things that you give your attention to. So, with that said, this means that you have to stop giving attention to certain things, right? Like, so let's say, for example, that your personal reality right now is that you're not healthy, you're not happy, and you think that, and you know what, people hate you. Let's say, right? Like people don't like you. Well, the truth of the matter is that we can't control other people, but whether other people like you or they don't like you, that's their personal reality, right? That's their personality that's created by the things they believe, their actions they take, the thoughts that they have, and also the things that they give their attention to. And we can't change their personal reality. We can only change ours, which means that we no longer should focus on them, right? If you want to be happy and it's not making you happy, that, you know what, people don't like you. So you're sad, you're depressed, you're wondering why they don't like you. That what you need to do is you need to focus on the people that do, right? Because then that completely changes your reality, because the people that you have a different belief, a different action, different thoughts, and different things that they give attention to. And which will definitely make you feel and think different things about yourself, right? So you want to think those things that make you happy. So anytime that you have a thought, anytime that you have a personal reality that you are not happy with, change some things. You got to leave those people out because they don't like you. And who cares, right? Like, who really cares? They're not part of your personal reality, because your personal reality is that you're likable, you're lovable, and you do good things. And if that's your personal reality, then that means that that's part of your personality reflects it. Because why? Because if your personal reality is that you're likable, then your beliefs, your actions, and your thoughts and what you give attention to will reflect that also. And so I just wanted to stop in real quick this morning, share that vibe with you. So don't worry so much about what's going on outside of you. It's all of what's going on inside here, inside that brain of yours, right? That's creating beliefs. So you want to have thoughts that make you feel good. And if you don't feel good, it's because the thoughts you're having are not making you feel good. So change your thoughts, change your beliefs, change what you give attention to. Maybe you're watching the news and the news is not good, right? Like you I think more than half the newscasts in the morning is geared towards making you feel depressed, because it's either somebody was shot, something bad happened, there's a war, there's this, there's that. There's always something. And it's not that we don't care about those things, but you can't start off your morning by creating your personal reality with those things, right? Because or else that trickles into the rest of your day and the next day. Because point two for today is that when you have your thoughts, can you imagine that we have 16,000 to 60,000 thoughts every day? 80% of those thoughts are negative. 95% of those thoughts are the same thoughts we had the day before. So we have, like, if you're, can you, can you see why your thoughts start to create your personality and your personal reality? I mean, you're thinking the same thing over and over and over and over again. So you need to be conscious, and we do this is subconsciously. This is not something that we're doing willingly, right? Most of the time, but we can choose to do it willingly, right? Just like you can, your breath, your breathing. This is something that's unconscious. Like, you don't need to think about it. You just breathe. That's what you're meant to do. But you can consciously take deep breaths. You can consciously breathe to improve your health. So the same thing. Your thoughts, they're just fleeting. They're there. They're unconscious. You know, you wake up, you had a fight last night, you wake up this morning and you are already thinking about the fight that you had last night with whoever, with your husband, with your wife, your partner. And you're creating your reality again with that for the day. You're starting off and that's where you are. But if I consciously decide and get up in the morning and I decide, okay, you know what? Today my personal reality is going to be that I'm grateful, that I'm happy. I want to make somebody else, I want to share something with someone else and make them feel happy. Then you know what? My reality my reality today is somewhere else. My personality is somewhere else. And it just, eventually over time, that becomes natural, that you are conscious in making a decision and choosing to have thoughts, beliefs, and actions that make you happy. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you for joining me for Morning Vibes. Haven't done this in a while, but I'll be doing it a little bit more often. And until next time, I am sending you love, light, and knowledge.